Flash floods have hit parts of Saudi Arabia as heavy rainfall has been recorded across the kingdom since last week.
In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a land renowned for its wealth and dominance in the realm of petroleum, a surprising revolution has unfolded. While agriculture was once an afterthought, this desert nation has defied all odds, emerging as a thriving agricultural hub. Witness the astonishing tale of Saudi Arabia's unprecedented transformation as it turns barren landscapes into fertile grounds, not just to sustain itself, but to export bountiful harvests to the world. Prepare to be captivated as we unveil the remarkable journey that has left American scientists astounded. Let's begin. Saudi Arabia, a land of vast deserts and stunning landscapes, is renowned for many things, but having the best climate in the world is not one of them. In fact, its climate has often posed a challenge for tourists and those considering migrating to the country. With a semi-arid climate, particularly during the scorching summer months, Saudi Arabia experiences hot and dry desert conditions. It comes as no surprise that the weather patterns in the country mirror the very desert that dominates its landmass. The daytime temperatures soar to extreme highs, while the nights bring a significant drop in temperature. The northern region of Saudi Arabia can be classified as subtropical, while the southern part falls within the tropics. However, the rest of the country is characterized by arid and barren lands. Situated in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia is strategically positioned between Africa, Asia, and Europe. Its western region, known as the Hejaz, stretches along the beautiful Red Sea. To the east lies the Persian Gulf, and at the heart of the country, we find the majestic Nafud Desert, also referred to as the Highlands. When it comes to size, Saudi Arabia is truly colossal, boasting a land area of approximately 2.15 million square kilometers. It's one of the largest countries in Asia, the 14th largest in the world, and comparable in size to many nations, such as the state of Texas. Consequently, it's no wonder that its desert, the Rub al-Khali, also known as the Empty Quarter, covers a staggering 250,000 square miles of land. This desert is said to have the largest continuous sand area on Earth, with much of the land being infertile, unused, and inhospitable for human habitation. It simply exists as an awe-inspiring testament to the country's vastness. Saudi Arabia shares its borders with neighboring countries like Jordan, Yemen, Iraq, Oman, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. The vastness and aridity of the country's landscapes are not overstated, with the exception of the southwestern region. Statistically, most parts of Saudi Arabia receive an average annual rainfall below 150 millimeters, except for the southwestern region of Asir, where rainfall ranges between 400 and 600 millimeters annually. Nevertheless, these rainfall levels are insufficient to support fertile land beyond the southwestern region. Adding to the challenges, the soil in Saudi Arabia is poorly developed and can barely sustain basic agricultural practices. Commercial farming is virtually impossible and often leads to extensive soil damage. Large expanses of land are covered with salt flats and pebbles, further hindering soil development. Unfortunately, permanent streams and water sources are scarce, making irrigation challenging. The people of Saudi Arabia rely on a limited water supply to meet their needs, and even though water resources exist, they're primarily useful for the scarce rainfall. The country's river systems, except for the unusually long Wadi al-Rumah, which originates near Medina and flows northwest for 100 miles before turning westward, are relatively short and steep. As a result, irrigation opportunities are limited. Arable land in Saudi Arabia is scarce, accounting for a mere 1.6% as of 2020. This is a significant improvement compared to 1961, when the arable land was a meager 0.53%. The transformation of Saudi Arabia from a country with unique highland features to a desert terrain raises questions about how the population manages to thrive, despite the lack of fertile land. The answer lies in innovation and resourcefulness, which have been enabled by the country's wealth. The Saudi Arabian population does not suffer from hunger or malnutrition while waiting for miracles or manna from above. Instead, they have found solutions to their challenges. The means of survival lies in domestic farming of local crops, supported by the government's commitment to sustainability. In the 1980s, the government implemented subsidies on imported agricultural products to make food more affordable and accessible. However, this approach was not sustainable due to poor water management and storage techniques. Livestock farming became another key practice for survival in Saudi Arabia. Livestock, including cows, goats, and camels, provide essential byproducts such as milk, meat, eggs, cheese, and oil. These products are readily available and contribute significantly to Saudi Arabia's food supply and export market. Furthermore, local crops and vegetables that thrive in limited soil conditions, such as tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, onions, pumpkins, dates, and indigenous fruits, are cultivated to enhance self-sufficiency. Poultry farming and fishery are also essential sectors in Saudi Arabia's agricultural landscape, with fishery, particularly shrimp farming, being a significant export commodity. These agricultural practices go beyond mere survival. They aim to wisely utilize the country's oil wealth for development, rather than relying on it for sustenance. The government has implemented strategic plans in collaboration with soil and agricultural experts to ensure a diverse agricultural produce outcome. Unlike many countries dependent on finite resources, Saudi Arabia's oil sector is managed with a focus on development and innovation. While Saudi Arabia is renowned for its vast desert landscapes, it is also known as the world's largest oil producer. Since the discovery of oil in the Dammam oil field in March 1938, the country's economy has experienced a remarkable transformation. Saudi Arabia became a standard-setting nation and a founding member of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC. Currently, Saudi Arabia holds approximately 17% of the world's petroleum reserves. In addition to petroleum, the country possesses other valuable natural resources, including natural gas, iron, gold, and copper, making it a significant player in the global market. Despite its oil reserves, Saudi Arabia understands the importance of diversifying its economy and reducing dependency on oil production. The agricultural sector plays a vital role in achieving these goals. While the challenges of aridity and limited arable land persist, Saudi Arabia continues to explore innovative solutions and leverage technology to overcome these obstacles. With meticulous planning and the wise utilization of oil revenues, Saudi Arabia has evolved from being a major importer of agricultural products to becoming a leading exporter in various categories. The journey towards agricultural prosperity began with a deep-rooted commitment from both the government and its citizens. Drawing valuable lessons from past failures, Saudi Arabia embraced modern solutions and technology to optimize its agricultural practices. Satellites were employed to capture and monitor images of the vast farmlands, allowing for a comprehensive assessment of water and mineral requirements for each crop and soil type. Armed with this information, farmers could make informed decisions, plan crop rotations effectively, and manage resources more efficiently, resulting in minimal waste and higher yields. One remarkable technological breakthrough that contributed to the improvement of agricultural practices is liquid nanoclay. Developed specifically for desert areas, LNC is a patented solution that enhances the soil's water retention capacity, enabling crops to thrive even in arid environments. By mixing clay nanoparticles with water and binding them with other particles, LNC effectively traps and reserves water for the growth of planted crops. This innovation has proven highly successful, resulting in a remarkable 50% reduction in water consumption. However, it's worth noting that implementing LNC can be costly, but Saudi Arabia's financial resources have enabled them to fund such measures, making farming more profitable and efficient. To ensure maximum gains, the government strategically invested in crops and aquatic animals that were in high demand, while also providing subsidies. This purposeful and productive farming approach has led to substantial growth in agricultural output. Joint ventures with foreign partners, favorable tax investment regulations, and development incentives further stimulated the agricultural sector. The establishment of institutions like the Saudi Arabian Agricultural Bank and the Grain Silos and Flour Mills Organization provided vital support and infrastructure for farmers. In addition to these efforts, the government focused on developing rural roads, irrigation systems, storage facilities, and export infrastructure. Extensive research, training programs, and empowerment initiatives in agriculture were implemented to enhance productivity and sustainability. These measures led to a significant increase in food production, and aquaculture thrived, ensuring a bright future for agriculture in Saudi Arabia. Recognizing the importance of cultivating new farmers and expanding agricultural lands, the government initiated programs to grant land ownership based on agreements. These initiatives encouraged an influx of farmers and further propelled the growth of the sector. In recent times, a memorandum was signed to empower crop farmers, fish farmers, and livestock farming with a substantial government funding of approximately $102 million. The project aims to allocate loans to farming and livestock corporations through a digital payment platform. Already, 68 corporations have benefited from the project, and more are expected to receive support in the future. One of the most critical challenges Saudi Arabia faced in its agricultural transformation was water scarcity. Historically, the country had limited water supply, primarily dependent on winter rainfall and scarce streams. However, the government took decisive action to address this issue. A vast underground water reservoir, known as an aquifer, was tapped into, providing a reliable source of water for the population. Aquifers not only supply water, but also contribute to its conservation and recycling. Moreover, desalination became a game-changer in Saudi Arabia. With its extensive coastline, the country harnessed the power of the surrounding seas by removing salt from seawater. Saudi Arabia is now the world's largest producer of desalinated water, with numerous desalination stations producing millions of cubic liters of water annually. This endeavor not only ensures water supply, but also has become a significant export for the country. As the journey towards agricultural self-sufficiency continues, Saudi Arabia aims to become a global leader in water reclamation and reuse by 2025. Water recycling projects have been implemented to reclaim and reuse 41% of domestic water usage, further solidifying the country's commitment to sustainable water resource management. The story of Saudi Arabia's agricultural renaissance is an awe-inspiring tale of perseverance, innovation, and strategic planning. By harnessing their oil wealth and investing in modern technologies, the nation has transformed its arid landscapes into fertile farmlands. Today, Saudi Arabia stands proudly as a prominent exporter of agricultural products, ensuring food security for its people and contributing significantly to its economy. This extraordinary journey serves as an inspiration to nations facing similar challenges, reminding us that with determination and foresight, even the harshest environments can blossom into prosperous oases of growth and abundance. That pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Thanks for watching. So, what are your thoughts about the remarkable agricultural revolution in Saudi Arabia? Share with us in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel with a bell notification if you enjoy watching our content. We upload some awesome stuff here which you will most certainly enjoy. Hit a like on this video and leave a comment below. See you guys in the next one.